Hi everyone, it's Rachel.Brown, your Santa Barbara real estate resource. So what we talked about this week was that down payment. Now in Santa Barbara, I know our prices are higher and therefore that down payment seems it's almost unattainable to some. So I kind of talked about a few different ways to get creative with that. If you want to see the full video, go ahead and check out my Facebook or Instagram pages. They're in the links below, but I'll kind of get into a few highlights from that. So basically one of the things you can do is obviously to start a savings account, and the best way I like to look at this is to work backwards. So take that lump sum goal that you're thinking of and work it backwards with your timeline, first of all, and then the amount that you can afford to put in the bank at the end of every month. So, if you're trying to save $50,000, for instance, make sure that, and you have a 2-year timeline, kind of work that backwards to see how much you should be pulling out of your paycheck every month. So another way is to take your tax refund at the end of the year to kind of boost that savings as well. Don't go out and spend it, as tempting as that is. Go ahead and just put that money, and you're saving for your future. So it's great. So another way is to talk to your employer and also check into government programs. So going for the employer route, there's a lot of employers in Santa Barbara that offer down payment assistance. So I know Cottage has a program, UCSB has one, for certain positions they do have one, but things like that are kind of creative ways to maybe get a little bit of extra down payment. The city of Carpinteria even had a down payment assistant program at one point. So there are some kind of creative grants and things like that, other ways to search for that. Now, if that still seems a little bit unattainable, an FHA loan. So this is a government-backed program that allows you to only put down 3.5%. So there are some restrictions with it that come with it, but you have a very low down payment. Your mortgage insurance premiums are much lower, and also your closing costs can be lower. So that's a great, if you have the monthly, which a lot of us have because we pay such high rents in Santa Barbara, but you don't necessarily have the down payment. That's kind of another way. And with it, the FHA also, that can be 100% gifts. So maybe you have a family member or something that wants to lend you the money. That can be, the down payment can be 100% gift with an FHA loan. So anyways, moving on to our June sales. The results are in for single family homes, and this is from Goleta to Carpinteria. We had 108 sales in the month of June. The average time on the market was 75 days. Our median sales point was 1.245, so that is creeping up, if you remember from last month, where it was, I think, 1.1, around that mark. So that is creeping up. So for those of you who are waiting for the market to go down, it doesn't seem like that's happening. However, with the low interest rates, it is still affordable. You're probably at more affordability in a sense. So anyways, our lowest sale was 145,000 with a high of 11 million. Moving on to condos, there were 33 sales last month with an average days on market of 38 days. Our median price point was 620. Our lowest condo sale was 410, and our highest condo sale was 3.15 million. So anyways, I hope you all are doing well. Stay safe, wear your mask, and have a great weekend.